Hello and welcome to another budget and leggit video. Now I haven't got my van because I'm still spraying it, but we've got a breakdown, and can I fix it with my Halfords box of tools? Oh. Hello and welcome to another budget and leggit video with a Massey Ferguson 4235, and we have a really unusual leak. There's a lot of coolant, I've been told, coming from the roof. I had a quick look. I've just quickly undone a couple of things, and there is no pipes as far as I can see as regards water pipes up on the roof. So it looks like it's getting into the heating system. The water is physically getting into the heating system, which is unusual to say the least. So this one's going to be awkward to find. I got this a long time ago to leave in the back of my car just to have tools, and it's from Halfords. As you can see, there's a lot of tools in it. I had it for a long time, never really used it as such, but now I've got all the tools in the back of my van. This can hopefully save me. So I'm on the roof. I've just undone the access panel, and so the heater matrix is up here. This is a water pipe. So and you can see it's absolutely destroyed with water. So looks like we've got a leak in heater matrix. That's my guess at the minute. This isn't going to be cheap. Right, I did actually say to the customer, the only thing I can think that was going to be up there is the heater matrix, and I was right. And when you actually look at, here are the pipes going through the actual cab of the tractor. Now, it does seem to be weeping a little bit here. I think someone's already taken that off from the looks of things, but that's not our issue. This is the pipes going into the cab, but that's not our issue. Our issue is the heater matrix at the top. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is just undo these two little butterfly nuts. You can see all the water here, look. All the coolant in the water. That's what's leaking inside the cab. This is the filter, and then this is our heater matrix. It's a big, huge box, and I'm guessing this thing isn't going to be cheap. Right, we found the problem. Look at all this here. Loads and loads of lovely coolant all around the motor. This was the cover I took off. This is the filter, completely, again, just destroyed. So the heater matrix is leaking. Pipes are coming through here, but the problem is there's just no room. I've got two screws, if it focuses, two screws to take out the bottom. I've already taken out the top two, and then the bottom pipe, and then this pipe also has a connector on it for the actual heater. It has a special valve in the middle of it. So we've got to try and get all this out with literally no room. Might look like lots of room on camera, but believe me, it's not even 4 of my fingers across. No room. Look at the ladder I am using. It's all rotted out. Look at it. Oh, the joys. The joys. Look at that beautiful ladder. Right, maybe my Halford set's gonna work. Look what I found. Can hopefully get a Phillips head on this and get it in there and screw everything off. This could be a lifesaver. Thank you, Halfords. This is not even a Halfords expert set. I got this years ago. I don't think they do them anymore, so don't ask me what the number is or anything, because I really don't know. I got this years and years and years ago, just as an extra thing to put in the back of my car just in case something happened. Right, we are making progress. What I actually managed to do as well is get this little adapter in the set, which allows me to put any of the bits on, which will allow me to use the 1/4 inch ratchet. And I've got that pipe off, and you can see there's the 2 screws now, and hopefully with the little ratchet we'll be able to get them off. I've got this off, and then this heater matrix should slide out. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'm back at this tractor, but look at me cool new socks. Yes, I will be changing my shoes. But look at them. Cold. That eyes look at that. Right, we are back on this tractor. It's nearly been 2 weeks for them to fix this. This was the original connection on it, and this is the only way they said they could fix it. So unfortunately, we're going to have to take this out. Now, this is what makes it go from hot to cold. Not the end of the world. I know people are going to say, well, why don't you just disconnect it and join them up, because you don't really need this as a tractor. But they want the heat, because at the end of the day, when you're in a tractor in Ireland, it's nice to have heat, because like even today, it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. So what I'm going to do is completely redesign this. There's no holes in here. I don't know how I'm going to fit this exactly yet, because it's a bit smaller than what it should be. It fits in, but it's, yeah, I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. But let me just take all this off. We've got some new pipe over there. We've got a new filter, genuine filter. And let's try and get all this back together and make sure it doesn't leak. Right, we're already in trouble. The pipe they gave us is completely and utterly wrong. It's too big for this connection, and it's not even the right shape. Now, I know that's not a shaped pipe, but you can see we need two kind of, well, a 45 and a 90, because we're very tight and compact in here. I'm going to cut out a couple of little notches, just like they've done here, so I can actually screw this in to keep it some kind of in there, essentially, without it rattling around too much. But we haven't got a pipe. The joys. Focus camera. Now you can see I got my little notches in there, so we can bolt this on this side, and I'll do something on that side. And then hopefully, I see an old car in the farmyard, and I'm hoping I can get a part off the car to actually fit on this, but time will tell. Right, we have a 2000 Astra here, and I've managed to get the pipe from the expansion bottle down to the thermostat somewhere around there. I've cut it off, and that's what it looks like. And I think we're going to be able to make this fit, believe it or not. How lucky was that? See, people, you're not going to believe this. I think this is going to work. This has to be at a slight little angle, but because we've got two bends here, I think we're going to get it. This was the original pipe, but the problem is this original pipe was connected to this, which was then bolted on to the heater matrix. Here we only had one actual pipe sticking out, so, and this is the pipe they got, which fits on this end, but it doesn't fit down here. This is a smaller diameter to this, and this pipe, lucky enough, has a bigger diameter up here. Now, don't get me wrong, I could have made this work even slightly smaller diameter. I could have stretched that on, but it's easier to stretch it on than it is to try and shrink it, because obviously, well, you can't really shrink it. I think this is going to work. Unreal. Good old Astra. Seriously, people. Seriously. Look at it. Perfect. Out of an Astra. Love it. Now, before I kind of bolt anything in properly, I do want to check to make sure there's no leaks, and unfortunately I'm going to have to put everything in before I check that there's no leaks, and then I can bolt it back in. Then I can put all the new filters and put all the inside back. Yeah. So, just let me get all that in and we'll see what happens. It's all looking good. It's heating up. I can't see any leaks. Sorted. Okay, it's heated up nicely. No leaks. We have hot air, which is obviously good. No leaks so far, so yeah, just wait for it to heat up properly, bleed the system, bolt everything back. We should be good to go. Okay, it is all good. No leaks. That's all the old water, but there's no leaks in here. It's nice and hot. Sorted! Right, it's all good, kind of. apart from that one connection there. Now I've checked the Astra, and unfortunately the Astra can't help us this time. This 90-degree bend here is just rusty and it's leaking. The other one isn't far off leaking as well, as you can see. But this is what feeds the heater matrix. But the heater matrix is dry, the tractor is bled, and it's just groaning. And yeah, so I'm going to have to leave this to the customer. This is easy to change, he doesn't need me. I tried to put a new tubular clip on it and it still didn't work. So yeah, that's all he really needs now. Not a big deal, but it's leaking, which is a bloody nightmare. But it is what it is. So that's it, that's the tractor done. That's the Massey Ferguson 4235 done. So as always, hope it helps. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget, links up here, links down below. But most importantly, don't forget, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted.